Up the play!
G'day guys, Nate here, and it's all about the birds for this round 10 preview of Collingwood v Adelaide, Saturday afternoon at the MCG. Collingwood second spot, taking on Adelaide in fifth spot. It's nice to take on an opponent that didn't shit the bed in their previous game. So Adelaide coming off their showdown 57 win over Port Adelaide by 5 points. Should have won by a little bit more, kicked away in that final quarter, but not to be. To be fair to them though, they got beaten a few stats as well, similar to us against Freo. They got up, won a big game. They stay inside the top 8 or get some separation inside the top 8. It's all about the birds because we've got Magpies, we've got Crows, and we've got Bunnies as well because Bunnies can fly apparently. Collingwood's got a 9-game win streak over Adelaide at the moment, dating back to 2018. Again, we are on a 9-game win streak and it has bloated our overall head-to-head over Adelaide. 34 wins, 15 losses in a draw. Even without the 9-game win streak, we still have a very dominant head-to-head over them. They are due. They are due for a win over Collingwood. They're cherry ripe. They've got the healthiest list in the competition right now, or one of the healthiest lists in the competition. They're the best attacking side in the competition as well. Very efficient as well. They're good to watch. Lockie Schultz out and Darcy Moore also ruled out for this game. So Billy Frampton has his work cut out for him. We need Billy Frampton to be like Gordon in dodgeball, that one game where he had to get angry and get mean and overcome the odds to win that game. So we need Billy Frampton to do the same thing. He's capable of it, but we do need some height down back and some support. We do have some support coming in as well for this game in Brian Maynard, not for height, but in terms of grit and determination. This Adelaide side in 2025, it does remind me of Brisbane in 2023. Very efficient in attack, accurate as well. Fun to watch, but tough to play as well. We do play Adelaide twice, so again, I've said it a few times already. We've got our work cut out for us. We need all the defensive capabilities and abilities and height and everything involved. We've got the rain on our side. I think the rain's on our side for this one. It's going to lower the scoring, so better chance for us, even though Adelaide have won a scrappy wet weather contest before. Adelaide have a 6-3 record. Those 3 losses, they had a good fun contest against Gold Coast earlier this season. They got destroyed in the midfield against Fremantle at Optus Stadium Anzac Day and gather round against Geelong. Very fun, entertaining, attacking contest. Geelong were able to match them in terms of attack and forward 50 pressure, but Adelaide, they're not known for their forward 50 pressure. They're very efficient. Marks inside 50, converting their set shots, something we need to still work on. So there's that for us as well. But for Geelong, against Adelaide in particular, showed that they can be exposed, not exposed, but you can match them for attacking PRS. Adelaide's defensive 50 does leave a lot to be desired. They've got a few good halfback flankers in Josh Worrell and Max Michaelaney. Mark Keane, the clutch Irish bastard last week, he can't perform like that against Collingwood. Surely we've got his number. I'm going to curse myself for how we can beat Adelaide, the keys of victory here. The number one key to victory, I think, is we've got to make Adelaide pay on turnovers. Yes, they're a very efficient side with disposals, but they're not going to be efficient or perfect. They're not going to be the Adelaide Globetrotters for this one, but if they do, fuck me, and well played on that. But Adelaide, they're going to turn it over at some point. It's up to us to make them pay on that turnover. Another key to victory is our forward half pressure. Now, we're lacking that with guys like Lockie Schultz out and Jordan De Goey, who can't be a stay-at-home forward for this one. He's out, might be long-term with his Achilles strain or Achilles flare-up. So no Lockie Schultz, no Jordan De Goey. We're going to be relying on Bo McCreary and Bobby Hill and just our midfielders as well. That forward half pressure. That's where the turnovers can happen against Adelaide. We can't allow Adelaide that quick transition as well. We've got to convert our set shots as well. Again, it's the MCG. Adelaide have broken their hoodoo this year at the MCG against Essendon. But if you saw the Adelaide win over Essendon at the start of the year at the MCG, 10-goal win, you can see Adelaide play the dimensions well. They exposed Essendon's height as well in the back line. We've got a lack of height as well. So this does have the makings of Adelaide coming out here and just destroying us. And if they're efficient in front of goal, they can kick 23 goals, 147, for example. So if they're going to be playing like that, like they did against Essendon, we could be screwed. But I'm confident in Collingwood's ability to take this on. We've beaten them 9 times in a row. We're going to keep mentioning this 9 times in a row. We know how to beat Adelaide. We can match it up against them as well. We've had bullshit wins over Adelaide before, but a key to victory would be involving that forward half pressure. We need to turn it on. It's up to us to turn the chicken up for this game and also the midfield battle as well. Adelaide's got a very underrated midfield at the moment. Star midfielder and Jordan Dawson are smoky for the Brownlow. Craig Saligo, very underrated midfielder as well. Guys like Isaac Rankin and Ben Keys can chop and change up forward as well, midfield forward combination. Something we don't have at the moment with Jordan DeGoey out, and he wasn't fit and firing to do that as well. But Isaac Rankin and Ben Keys can have 20 plus disposals, kick 2 or 3 goals, and take the game away from us like that. And James Peatling as well, former GWS player, very underrated midfielder. His pressure acts in the midfield as well. Very outstanding to watch. Very fun player to watch as well. It's got Harry Perryman. He's playing in the back line, though. We've got to make sure Harry Perryman's the better play here, the better GWS recruit compared to James Peatling here. But I think the most basic key to victory here is making sure Adelaide score less than 90. I don't know why I'm mentioning 90 of all numbers, but it seems like the majority of our wins have been when we keep scores or opposition scores below 90, not 89, not 88 or anything like that. But Adelaide, number one efficient side in the competition, number one attacking side in the competition. We take that away, or if they just fail to convert their chances, make them pay, keep them under 90. The weather's going to help us. The MCG dimensions will help as well. We can't expect Adelaide to produce 25 goals, 11, 161 like they did against Essendon. I don't expect a smashing like that, but we've got to be on our toes against this Adelaide side. They're fit and firing, and again, they're looking to make a statement win as well, and what a way to do so against a team like Collingwood. I fully expect Nick Dacos to be tagging this one. Alex Neil-Bullen will likely be tagging Nick Dacos. He's got a history of tagging Nick Dacos and done a good job as well. Tagged him for King's birthday last year, kept him to 19 disposals. Still had a decent game, Nick Dacos, up until three-quarter time. But Neil-Bullen, he's very disciplined in his tagging abilities as well. He was playing the defensive forward role on Connor Rozee last week in Showdown 57. Even though Connor Rozee won best on-ground honours for that game, Alex Neil-Bullen still had a decent game as well. I think last week also showed that Nick Dacos, we can rest him up forward as well in case he is being tagged. And I think we can expose Alex Neil-Bullen if we have Nick Dacos play that stay-home forward at times in the second and third quarters and possibly end of the game as well when the game's on the line. Yes, we need Nick Dacos to be fit and firing and having 30-plus disposals in the midfield, being the point of difference, being the one to win the game of his own boot, yada, yada, yada. But for Nick Dacos, he can kick goals as well. Now, I don't think Charlie West will make his AFL debut this round. I expect him to play the VFL, though. He was rested in the final quarter last week. Should play the VFL this week. It's against the GWS Giants at Victoria Park, 10:05 a.m. start for round 7. Bloody hell. I'll be at that game, but like Tom Mitchell, I'll only be there for 3 quarters. Tom Mitchell will build up his match fitness and timeline as well, playing 3 quarters of footy. So once it's 3-quarter time, I'll fuck off to the MCG for that one. We are playing GWS Giants. They are the best defensive and attacking side in the competition. I mean, they are the best team in the VFL right now, the only undefeated side in the competition, best team for attack, best team for defence. But Collingwood, they are the second best attacking side in the VFL right now. So, chance to prove ourselves against a team like GWS in the VFL, and a chance for our AFL listed players to make a case for senior selection as well. I know Will Parker's name was mentioned for a good performance in the VFL, which he did, by the way. Best performance I've seen him play in the VFL, but doesn't warrant senior selection just yet. Needs to build on that. As I said in my VFL round 6 report, these players need to build on these performances to make a case for senior selection. Charlie Dean, another one that could make senior selection here against the Adelaide Crows for our height. He could surprise us in terms of his performance, but that's another one that if we are selecting Charlie Dean, it's to nullify Adelaide's tall forwards. So watch this space there. I'm not too sure what the selections are going to be like again. It's another speculation. I am recording this after work on a Wednesday. Recording this late on a Wednesday, yet still having selection speculations. So can't escape it, unfortunately. But I'll wrap up this round 10 preview of Collingwood v Adelaide here. Again, VFL round 7, 10:05 a.m. start at Victoria Park. And then 1:20 p.m, I believe. I haven't double checked this one. Collingwood v Adelaide MCG for the AFL. And then I'll hopefully do a round 10 review and VFL report wrapped into one after the AFL game. So probably a 5 or 6 p.m. recording for an 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock upload. So I won't sleep on this one. So lucky me and lucky you guys as well. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe if you want. Not my best preview video, this one, but hopefully you guys bared with me to the end on this one. Give it a like, share it, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do. I'll leave you guys to it. Hope you guys are having a good week. Be well, stay safe. Magpies out. Up the